Hello everyone, Congressman Tom Emmer here during Manufacturing Week, wanting to talk to you about the critical role that manufacturing plays in Minnesota and all across our nation. Manufacturing is one of the primary drivers of our economy here in Minnesota. To break it down into the specifics, our great state has more than 8,000 manufacturers that account for 13% of the state's private sector jobs and 16% of our gross domestic product. However, what is truly amazing about the manufacturing industry in Minnesota is that it supports an incredible number of jobs in other sectors. In fact, nearly 35% of all jobs in Minnesota are either in or supported by manufacturing. Because of the impact on our state and on our country, it is incredibly important that we do everything we can to support the manufacturing industry. That's why, when I'm working back in Minnesota's 6th Congressional District, I make it my mission to visit as many manufacturers as possible to learn about their critical work and the obstacles that they face. Through these visits, I've learned that many manufacturers are finding it increasingly difficult to fill positions in their companies due to the shortage of skilled workers. In Minnesota alone, there are more than 6,500 open manufacturing jobs, meaning that the skills gap crisis is one of the largest obstacles facing the manufacturing industry today. The root of this problem is that most students are encouraged to attend a four-year university, despite the fact that only 22% of the jobs in Minnesota actually require a bachelor's degree or above. This misguidance leaves many critical manufacturing jobs unfilled, and the next generation of our workforce without the skills they need to drive our economy forward. That's why this Manufacturing Week, I want to highlight the urgent need to close the skills gap so that our manufacturing industry can continue to thrive and lead Minnesota down the path of prosperity. In order to close this skills gap, we must work with those already in the manufacturing industry to better promote the incredible, high-paying jobs that are available in the industry and the critical need to fill these jobs. We must also do a better job of promoting alternatives to the four-year university, like community colleges, technical programs, apprenticeships, and other training programs. It has made me incredibly happy to see business leaders and educators in Minnesota who are already taking these necessary steps to close the skills gap. We need more of this, which is why, for as long as I hold this seat, I'll continue to pass manufacturing-friendly legislation and strive to close the skills gap. I hope you will join me in this mission. Thanks for listening, and remember, every week should be Manufacturing Week.